Father.
Mhm.
So I asked you, how did you end up living on the west side as opposed to the south side or the east side or the north side? Why is that?
When our father took us to Chicago, he lived at 2146 West Roosevelt Road.
2146 Roosevelt Road?
hmm
And you remember that off the top?
hmm
Like you what's the address?
2146 West Roosevelt Road.
And you remember that address now as the first address you landed at when you went to Chicago.
hmm
All right, let's see how good you are. Where y'all moved to after that?
1302 Lawndale.
1302 Lawndale? Why do you remember these addresses like this?
1302 South Lawndale.
1302. How do you remember these addresses? How old were you?
Well,
You was 12?
hmm
All right, let's see what else you know. What else? Then what happened? Where y'all move after that?
on Crenshaw.
On Crenshaw?
hmm
And all of these are on the west side of Chicago.
hmm
Was it a house or was it a park? I can't tell you
It was
addresses that I live
it was
with
an apartment.
on Crenshaw.
hmm
Okay, then what?
Next was on Florida.
On Flournoy?
Mm-hmm.
Flournoy? Uncle June live on Flournoy.
Hmm?
So I think Uncle June lives on Flournoy now. Flournoy. And you was a kid. And
hmm
you remember all of these locations that you lived as a kid.
hmm
I'm glad your daddy decided to be a west sider, not a south sider, like the rest of these knuckleheads. Wow.
When me and your mom got married, we lived at 3248 West Carroll.
32 foot. When you and mom got married, that was
hmm
your address?
hmm
Why do you know these addresses like this? I can't remember addresses that I lived at as an adult. Now you okay? Then so it's from that address with mom, y'all moved to
512 North St. Louis.
I didn't even know that. I didn't know y'all moved again. Okay, so 512. How do you know these addresses? Okay, then what?
From there, we moved to Parkside.
What's the Parkside address since you know everything? What's that?
Hmm?
What's the address to Parkside since you know everything?
38.
That is funny, Daddy. Why you know these addresses like that? If somebody asks me that, I ain't gonna be able to tell them nothing.